So is it that competitiveness to where like when everybody's coming down on you, you feel like the media isn't being fair to you?
Right.
At some point you got competitive and just started fighting back, right?
Well, the thing is that throughout it all, I always knew my talent level and I knew what I was capable of. So I was never worried about coming back. And that might sound weird, and because I was such in a weird place, but I always knew what I was capable of. And at that time, I was just growing up and figuring myself out. And I just happened to be doing it in a spotlight and in front of people. So it was a little different. Like you guys got to make your mistakes and no one got to see it.
Right.
You know? And for me, it's like everyone gets to see it. And obviously I have more accessibility to do crazier stuff because I'm, in this position. But yeah, dude, I just had to figure out what kind of man I wanted to be. And, I have awesome people in my corner. We got Scooter, who's just an awesome man. And yeah. That's it.
When it comes to finding the right people to trust, though, because it's no exaggeration when Bert says, like, you are one of the world's biggest stars. So the people that get to come into your fold, like, how do you figure out who you can trust and who you can't?
Well, I had to reassess that completely. I kind of like shut everybody out. After I was like, you know what, I'm gonna kind of start making some changes. So I kind of just like, let me take some space, even from the people that I loved. And then I came back and I put them in the positions where they needed to be. Before it was like, I didn't really have anyone in designated places. It was just like whoever, whenever, because I was just like, I wanted people around, and, you're in a place of being lonely and stuff. It feels good to have someone around. It doesn't even matter who it is. Mm-hmm. So they felt like they just they didn't know their place either. So once I came back and I was like, okay, this is where my mindset's at. When I'm in the studio, I'm doing this, you guys come through. I love having you around, but you don't need to come on my bus all the time. And, it's just finding out places where they belong.
People naturally weed themselves out and then
right, and then like I got my brother here. He's not my real brother, but he's my dad dated his mom for 15 years, so we like spent Christmases together, and I know I can trust him, and yeah. Those
conversations got to be tough. Like you got this group of people, and you want to assume that they're your best friends, and then at some point you got to say this. That's a tough conversation for anybody. Now, if you're having it at 19 or 20 or 21, that's tough.
It's one of the toughest things, especially when you really love someone. And I'm not the type of person who likes confrontation at all. Like, I hate it, especially with my friends. So I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want them to think that I don't love them, but there's sometimes you just need space, and it's like, I still love you, but I'm going to love you from a distance because I don't know if like we're right for each other right now. Not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's probably comforting for teenagers to hear this because we've all been there. Like we've all had those friends that we couldn't say no to, and peer pressure. And this is probably how we gotten ourselves into situations that we have.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have a cool opportunity to just be a light and tell people, I'm human. I'm still going to make mistakes. You might see me on TMZ tomorrow doing something else dumb. But I think that what's cool about this growth is people can see it, and it's like I've made a transition that's and been consistent, and I think that life is just about staying consistent and keeping pushing forward and knowing that, hey, this day might suck, but let me just look forward to tomorrow or the better days to come in the future.
I know you're pretty spiritual, so and I know you must have thought about this before, like. Did God put you on this earth to do music, or did God put you on this earth to connect with people going through struggles that can learn from you? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I get you. I think that my platform gives me the opportunity to do that. My love and my passion is people, and that's where my music comes, is because I'm able to give them something special, whether they're going through whatever they're going through. I think the connection comes through my music and helping them through my music. I don't know if necessarily I'm meant to be a public speaker or someone who's, I think what my platform is come to my show, feel the energy from my music, know that my music is positive and light and beautiful, and hopefully they can take something from that, because I think that when it's almost like a religion in itself. When you're coming to a concert, you're leaving all your troubles behind. You're going to just be like completely enveloped in the music, and you have your hands up, and it's like you're just there and you're present. And I think that what's so beautiful about that is like everyone's connected, everyone's there, and there for the right reasons, and that's why I love what I do.
Now, purpose is a powerful word, and I think it's a bold move to make it the title of your album.
Right.
Do you feel like you found your purpose, or are you still searching for it?
I think slowly but surely, but I think that finding your purpose is one of the most important things, and that's why I wanted to make the album Purpose, because everything that I put out so far, whether it's Never Say Never or Believe, it's all has something that's such a powerful word that you can take it however you want to take it and run with it, but it's powerful. And like for a while, I felt like I lost my purpose, and slowly but surely, I'm figuring out where I belong and what my purpose is and what I need to do for the world and what I need to do for myself. And hopefully, I just keep moving in that direction